Texture files to be imported into Trainz must be a power of 2. For example, 512 by 512, 1024 by 1024, 2048 by 2048, 4096 by 4096, or a combination thereof, such as 2048 by 1024. When creating diffuse texture maps in a vector graphic program, such as Graphic for Mac by Pick-to-Ink, I don't always have the dimensions exactly a power of 2. It's also worth noting that when creating decals for use in a program such as PBR Painter, to avoid distortion, the decal must be square. Squaring up images and adjusting them to a power of 2 can be easily done in Gimp. This assumes that the image is close to square, so distortion will be negligible. Import the image into Gimp. Select the Image menu, then Scale Image. Click the chain icon to disable proportional scaling. Adjust the size, in this case increasing the height from 2045 to 2048, making the image a power of 2, or 2 to the 10th. Then select Scale. To save an image, select the File menu, then Export As, or use the keyboard shortcut Shift plus Command plus the E key, or Shift plus Control plus the E key. Saving in PNG or TGA format will add an alpha channel to the file. To avoid distortion when decaling with programs such as PBR Painter, the decal needs to be square. Gimp can be used to square up a decal. First, decide the size you want the decal to be. I'm going to make mine 2048 by 2048 pixels. Load the decal image into Gimp. Select the Image menu, then Image Scale. Reduce or increase the largest dimension, in this case the width, to 2048 pixels. The alternate dimension will adjust proportionately, in this case to 1221 pixels. Select Scale. Save the image by selecting the keyboard shortcut Shift plus Command plus the E key, or Shift plus Control plus the E key. Delete the image from Gimp. Create a new image by selecting the File menu, then New, or use the keyboard shortcut Command plus the N key or Control plus the N key. Set the image size to 2048 by 2048 pixels and select OK. Select the Fuzzy Selection tool, and in the Control panel, make sure Draw Mask is selected. This will add a pink overlay to the selection to make it easier to see. Select the black image by dragging down. Once you release the mouse button, the image will turn black again, but will be surrounded by marching ants, indicating that it is selected. Invert the image. Keyboard shortcut the I key. Delete the black background. Keyboard shortcut Command plus the X key, or Control plus the X key. Now import the decal image you just adjusted to 2048 by 2048 pixels. Import the image as a layer by selecting the File menu, then Open as Layer. Save the image by selecting the keyboard shortcut Shift plus Command plus the E key, or Shift plus Control plus the E key. Now you can use this image to decal with PBR Painter.